Monday, Antelope Valley. Mark Troth here, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors here in Lancaster, California, bringing you the December 15th, 2025 edition of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. As I like to point out, I feel it's important that residents, buyers, sellers, property owners here in our valley have a trusted local resource to go to follow along with the trends in our local real estate market. Often our statistics get lumped in with greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and our statistics are definitely unique unto themselves. Before we get into taking a peek at what's going on in our market on this December 15th, I also like to point out statistics come from the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So with 16 days left to go till 2026, where does our local real estate market find itself? Well, we've dropped below that 1,000 active listings on the market, down to 997 from 1,007 last week, down less than 1%, but we did drop below that 1,000 level. So definitely seeing not a lot of folks bringing their properties on the market as we wrap up the balance of 2025. Another drop in pending properties, those properties under contract going into escrow, 344. That's down from 349 now last week, an identical 1.3% drop from last week. So week over week, look, week of 12/8 to 12/14, 60 new listings came on the market. That's down from 70 the week prior, represents a 14.3% reduction. As I mentioned, just not a lot of properties coming on the market, which is somewhat typical for the holidays. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that as we turn the page on 2025, that we'll start to see that increase as we move into 2026. Median list price up 3.4% of those 60 new listings to $494. So it is that shortness of inventory, that tightness of inventory that is basically keeping the median list price, the median sales price somewhat steady. And so, just not a lot of properties on the market. And so sellers are holding firm where they're at. Or if they can't get their price, it's not uncommon to see sellers over the last few weeks and taking their houses off the market and say, let's wait until after the holidays and see what 2026 brings. New properties into escrow. As I mentioned, just buyers seem to be waiting it out till hopefully the new year. Properties into escrow last week, 48. That's down from 61 the week prior, 21.3% down. Median number of days those properties were on the market, 48. So that's down from 51 the week prior. Number of listings sold, 52. Now this is a jump from 42 the week prior, actually second, third week jump week over week. But remember, this represents properties that went under contract 30, 45, 60 days ago. So that is the number. Why that number is probably the best number that we're looking at here is that 52, 23.8% up. Median sales price down 14.2% week over week. Prior week it was 492.5. Last week 422.5. So the absorption rate, a number we've been watching for about 6-7 weeks now. This is if you were to take the total number of active listings, that 997, and divide it by the total closings over the last 30 days, which was 221. It would take 4.5 months for all those listings to go under contract. And so, what this reflects is that, and I do talk about this every week, is that if it's 3 months or less, we're definitely a seller's market. 3 months to 6 months, we're in that, good market where buyers have negotiability, sellers have some negotiability. And so we're right in the middle of that 4 to 6 months. And if we were to crest 6 months, we're in what would be known as a buyer's market. So that'll do a wrap on this December 15th Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update. As always, if there's any more information, statistics you might like, by all means, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors, where we've proudly been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Happy holidays to you, and make it a great week. All right, we will chat with you soon. Bye bye.